Honestly, I'm like, this is one of the questions that we need to be asking ourselves next year, probably.
What's that?
How do we
Getting
get Tiger?
on.
Not so much getting Tiger, but if you have a look around what's happening certainly this point of the year with, let's say, Grant, with Micah, with Foreplay, with Good, who are all signed deals to equipment companies.
Yeah.
Like they're filming with these people and getting all these amazing opportunities.
Let's think about it. We've had this conversation before. Would you rather sign with a club company and get access to these players, or continue to do club reviews that people trust?
It's a great question.
It's a great question, but I would say that's kind of weighted in one direction there, mate.
Well, no, it's not. I'm genuinely interested in your answer.
The question is would I rather do videos which is good, honest club reviews that give the independent advice that we pride ourselves on? Mm-hmm. Or do you want to film with Tiger Woods?
But then that's also like that's to the nth degree of like either side of it. Like,
and I'm gonna give these two like
if you're in the scales.
If you're listening to this, I'm weighing these two options in my hand, and now I'm pointing at the camera because this is the most important thing. Which one of these videos are people going to want to watch more?
Yeah.
However, if you think about it, if this is your club review hand,
okay,
right? There's probably 10 of these, right? Are those 10 videos going to do more than that one video?
Depends where I play with.
But that should be
August.
2 or 3, hopefully. You'd hopefully get like 3 players that you get videos of rather than...
Yeah.
Because like we're seeing this with the club manufacturers now. Is obviously they want people to review their products. But getting brand recognition, it's not just about that. You know, if they can get a creator to film with, like, granted with Colin Morikawa the other day, which I think that video's done really well as well. I've not actually watched that one yet. Is that more valuable to them than actually just like a club review?
But yeah, potentially. I mean, it's all about even for the players. Like, it's a great opportunity to just like present themselves, get that personality across that you definitely don't see on like a day-to-day basis watching like the tour. The only thing I would say, and this is no like disrespect to Grant's stuff, and obviously he's done really, but the Nelly one was a 4-hole match, you know, in comparison to like what we expect now of like big 18 holes or whatever. And then the Colin one was basically Colin caddied for him and hit shots from I think like 50 yards in or something. So as I can say again, amazing like opportunity and like really good video, and Sky did a great job like with the edit and all this kind of stuff. But like, is that good enough to what you would want in access? Like, would it need to be a case of, okay, well, we go to a Callaway or a TaylorMade, but if we are going to go and we want to film with a player, it needs to be 9 holes minimum, or even 18 holes.
Yeah, I would guarantee that it wasn't Grant who said, "Can we just do 4 holes?"
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know you would have gone in with the full, full whole hog of I want to play him over 18 holes.
No, we're playing 72 holes over the course of an entire week.
And same with that Tiger one. Like, they only had 15 minutes in, but they just like did not stop recording.
Yeah.
Like, they just.
Oh, yeah,
as soon as he got there,
15 minutes.
as soon as he got there, it was an uncut, like just changing of the angles. I think they had 3 different angles and a drone up. Like, they were just there, already set, and then it was Tiger sort of going through each of them in terms of like
what thing do you want to fix?
What things do you want to fix? And then it was like that long drive, and he's that was the clutch bit of like him just sort of going on his knees and then doing it. Like, it's just it was like, it was really cool.
We know how this works. Like, we fully understand that they would have gone back to Grant and said, "Oh, you've actually only got half an hour with Nelly. You've got to do something." But like, fair enough. That's kind of what you have to do. But again, we're talking about the scales of the caliber of videos. Is it worth having that kind of complete creative license over those 5 to 10 club reviews you're going to do? Or do you chance it with the fact you might get 3 videos with some really cool names, but are they really kind of what you want them to be?
Mm-hmm.
It's tricky, isn't it?
They're never going to be what you want them to be, because what you want
we could get there, though.
No, but what I'm saying is, what you want is you want to do 18 holes, me versus Tiger, but you also want to have a hole-in-one on that video.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course, yeah.
You want Tiger to hit like a 380-yard drive. You want to do it at Augusta. Then you want all 20 clips that you make from that video to all go viral.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, sure.
If you put it at either end of the scale, then where we're putting those players is not even at the top end.
Yeah. But it's also what you sort of value, and I think I'll let you sort of go with that, Pete. But I think you really enjoy like doing the club reviews, and that's the also thing as well, is that because your club reviews are so creditable and like people love them and people will, use them to whether they're going to actually buy clubs, like. It's just whether you want to lose that. It's that side of it, isn't it? It's like
just for if you are going to say, but the other thing as well, like almost not considering, is the fact that we then would also lose build my bag as well.
Yeah.
Because then you're restricted to the fact that it's okay. Well, I'm using a full bag of TaylorMade clubs.
Build my
Build my bag driver. Oh, it's TaylorMade again.
the driver.
yeah, it's Cobra again.
It's tough.
There's things further outside than just the club reviews that almost they lose that element of. There's no point doing it because they know what is going to be, unless you did what's in the bag.
It would completely change our sort of content strategy sort of thing, really.
Yeah.
Okay, question for you. We've got 15 minutes with Tiger.
Okay.
What would your 15-minute video idea be? You've literally got 15 minutes. And then secondly, if we were going to do the same thing that those guys did, where they were like, fix something for me, please, oh Lord of Swing, what would you have him fix? What would your video idea be, and what would you have him fix?
Put me on the spot on it.
Yeah.
Is Tiger in a functioning ability to hit golf balls, or
Yeah, he was like he was now.
Yeah, well, I know, it's just he only clipped a couple away, didn't he? He wasn't like a.
Oh yeah, but you got 15 minutes with him. He'll do whatever you ask him to do.
Which is wild, by the way. When you actually think of that.
Sting a dunk tank challenge?
I don't think 15 minutes is long enough for a 250-yard challenge video. Can't do that. Probably need half an hour for that one. Wouldn't you say?
No, I reckon we can.
Yeah, we can
whack
do
it
it.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that then.
Bear in mind with Tiger as well, or with any tour pro. Let's say you got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And you set it up and said, okay, so this is what we're going to do. Start at 250 yards away, closest to the pin. You go 1-0 up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If we were getting to 15 minutes and we had 3 shots to go, and it was like he was leading by 1.
Yeah, he would keep going.
Of course he would.
That's so true.
Yeah, there's not a chance.
Yeah,
that he's
you
gonna,
definitely bank on the back of their competitiveness for sure.
And 15 minutes is up.
It's like, no.
Yeah, he's definitely not counting, is he?
He'd be like getting to the top of his swing on like the 4th go. That's 15 minutes.
And time. Klaxon goes off.
Let's go to the club. See you later.
No, that's true. Yeah, no, I think either way, whatever the content idea would be, it's just what can I do to get Tiger Woods hitting as many golf balls on our video?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't, even if it was literally him going through his range session and he just whacked balls away. Like I just want to get on camera on a video as many times as possible Tiger Woods hitting a golf ball.
I would have him do a 15-minute. I would have him do guess the player with us.
Even he wouldn't have got the one for Tiger last year.
I think, I don't know. If it's as many shots as possible, I don't know, maybe a hole in one.
That's what I'm thinking,
challenge.
yeah.
Something like that.
Par 3.
Set him up on the par 3, yeah.
But if he does his entire pre-shot routine, he's only hitting about 6 shots in 15 minutes, isn't he?
No, he'll get into it.
Yeah.
He'll get into it.
And what would you have him fix?
For me,
Yeah, all of us.
I don't know. Help me be more consistent with the driver, I guess.
Okay, boring. Kieran?
Aim.
Kieran, I don't want to.
I don't know if Tiger can fix that.
I don't want to break this to you. I reckon Tiger might have a look and go.
Actually, I've changed my content idea. It would to get Tiger to watch Kieran hit golf balls.
Like, Tiger knows a lot about the golf swing. I think he'd literally explode. He won't be able to compute it.
He'd be like, no, that hole. Yeah, I'm aiming that hole. No, that one there. Pete, what would you have him fix? Between your ears?
Nah, to be honest, well, I'd want him to be all of my short game.
Yeah.
But what made the most exciting video, would it?
I'd put him in the I'd put myself in the trees where I normally end up off the tee and be like, dude, do one of those things that you do.
Whip it round a tree.
Through the gate, all of that. That'd be
Depends where we were as well. Maybe like if we were on a course where he hit a good shot, like maybe try and recreate it, something like that. Where was that one that he was in the bunker and he like slung it round in the dark? Where was that?
That's in Mexico, I think.
Was it? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, maybe.
We might be in Mexico.
Well, yeah, but,
you never know. Listen,
you never know.
if we're talking
Stars
about
align.
these pie in the sky ideas, why not?
Yeah,
Let's suppose in Mexico.
Speaking of pie in the sky ideas. If you're not watching on YouTube, Peter Finch just coughed directly in my face.
Trying to hold that in, wait, Bit of pie got caught.
Good Lord. I now have whatever you have.
Right, that camera must be quite tight on their faces. If there's like a slow-mo one, I'm going to reaction to that.
Came from nowhere. I'm so sorry.